Hi guys, Pete here from Ashton's Cars. Today showing you around our 2008 Smart ForTwo. This is the second generation of smart car. The original generation slightly smaller than this. It's a tiny bit bigger, this Mark II model, and it's also got a much improved 1 litre petrol engine. This is the semi-automatic model, so it's a 5-speed, soft touch auto. Very easy to drive, very easy to park, but more spacious than you might imagine. Originally these cars were designed so you could park them nose into the curb because they're not a lot longer than a normal car is wide. That is the case with this car. You can pretty much slot it in anywhere, so it's ideal in city centres. But I just really genuinely enjoy driving these cars. I think they're a great fun car to drive. They've got a really buzzy little 3-cylinder 1 litre engine, and they perform brilliantly. This is the Passion model, which is a little bit posher than your average Smart. So it's got such extras as nice alloy wheels, a panoramic glass roof, air conditioning, and believe it or not, this 2008 model even has heated seats. Almost said front seats then. There are only 2 seats, of course. Heated seats. So it's quite a cool little thing, isn't it? And I think a really nifty looking car. Let's have a look at what accommodation it offers. One of the things I really love on the smart car is its tailgate design. I love it because it reminds me of the Range Rover, and it is hugely practical. You've got this split tailgate where the tailboard folds down like so. On wires, you can actually sit on this. Well, just demonstrating that for you, quite badly, but it's a very sort of handy design. You can just slide items in quite easily, and of course when you first press the electric release on you, it just opens the glass, so you can just chuck items in and cover them over with this rather handy parcel shelf that just clips into place there. So stepping inside our smart car, it's quite a nice layout actually. It's surprising that it's quite high up, which is great for you in terms of access. You can get in and out of it really easy. And look, we've got that glass roof panel with the sunblind over it there as well, which gives this interior quite a spacious and airy feel. It's a similar sort of driving position to that you get in a crossover, really. So the visibility is fantastic. You're nice and high up in it. Dashboard's really well laid out and clear. Nice big speedo, nice conventional radio, and then we've got the aircon controls up there. As I say, this is a posh one. It's got heated seats as well, which you don't get in a majority of these. And of course, that beautiful glass roof panel there, which has got a sunblind on it for when you don't want the glare of the sun coming in. Air conditioning on this car is really cold. It's a really good ventilation system on it. You can tell that Mercedes had a bit of a hand in designing these cars because everything in it does feel very high quality. Even this leather trimmed steering wheel, it has a little bit of a quality feel to it. Key for the smart car is located here between the seats, a little bit like an old Saab. So if I just turn that, you will see that we can...
So sorry, Andres. Brackets.
Fire her up. Sorry, Sarah. We'll just turn Sarah Cox off there. We have nice digital display, as you can see there below the speedo. I'll give this car a very quick rev. You can probably hear the 3-cylinder engine. Got a little bit of an offbeat to it. Sounds vaguely sporty, maybe. I quite like that. Air conditioning, lovely and cold. Really happy with that. Very simple controls. Very easy to sort of get to grips with this car very quickly. What you will notice in here, though, is there is stacks of room. Loads of leg room. It's mental. For such a small car, it's huge. Because, of course, you've only got 2 seats to worry about. There's no one behind me. I can slide my seat right the way back. And I've got probably more legroom in this than I have in a majority of Super Minis, despite the fact this car is extremely small on the exterior. My rear mounted engine is under the boot floor, so there's no engine in front of me. My visibility is excellent. I've got very little overhang in any direction. The car's just so easy to drive. It has 2 modes in gear. So let me show you, we're in neutral currently. If I slide this to the left, that puts it into drive, and you'll see a number 1 come on there. I need to press a little button by here then for it to go into automatic mode. You can drive it as a manual or an automatic, depending on your preference. If you have it in manual, you can slide it up to go up a gear, back to go down a gear, and it's as simple as that really. Neutral's always across there, and if I want to reverse, just push it back like so. Couldn't be easier really. Conventional handbrake on it. No power steering, weirdly enough, but it's so light you wouldn't notice it unless I told you. I think it was an option on this year to have power steering, but they really don't need it because the car's just so ridiculously light, and of course there's no engine up front, so you know I can literally turn this wheel with one hand even when the car is just parked like so. So you know, just to demonstrate, it is light. Yeah, I love these cars. They make me smile. And sometimes that's a rare thing in modern cars because everything's so samey these days in some vehicles. These have got a proper little character to them, and they're brilliant fun to drive. So there you have it. Not the biggest car we've got in stock, but one of the most fun to drive, and certainly one of the ones with the most individual styling, I think. This car will easily perform, or possibly even outperform, things like the C1 there in the background. It's quite surprising how pokey these are, and remember they are a semi-automatic gearbox, so you know you haven't got a clutch to worry about. You can just really, if you drive these on an auto license, you can just concentrate on what's ahead of you, so it does make them one of the easiest cars to drive around. If you're living in a city, if you're thinking of towing something behind your camper van, your motorhome, because it's semi-automatic, this can be towed by a camper van. I will point that out, normal autos cannot, but this is a semi-automatic, it can be. That makes it very, very popular with the caravan community and the motorhome community. But just as a car, I think they're absolutely brilliant. Obviously, I would personally avoid the first generation and go for one of these second gen cars. It's got a much bigger, stronger engine. It's the 699cc engine that's in the originals is a little bit fragile. This one is not. It's not even a turbo. This is a normally aspirated engine, so it's really, really strong. Not much else to show you. This particular car, a little bit of a mark by there on that arch, and if I just scoot around the front, a little bit of a light mark on that bumper corner there, all of which we will touch in. But apart from that, it's pretty much immaculate. The wheels look really good on it. It's a lovely colour combo. The silver and blue combo as well. The silver signifies that it's a passion model. You find that the lower end models are black shell with different colour body panels. And yeah, I think this one really does look the part, to be honest with you. It's hard to believe this car's 17 years old, but it still looks really cool and funky. So there we are, a nod to sort of the fact that I think if you do something really unusual and funky with your design, it tends to age much better. So all hail the smart car. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in this car, of course, you can get hold of me on 07932 873 646. I'll be more than happy to assist you in any way I can. And of course, if you are purely just perusing on YouTube at the moment, looking at cars that well, just looking at cars because you're a bit of a petrol head like me, well, that's great, but please, before you leave, can you subscribe to our channel, hit on the notifications, and you will be kept informed of new videos coming up, new antics and motoring fun that we may be having. We've got various sort of projects on the go, as well as our car sales business, which funds the whole thing. So please give us a like and share and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Thanks ever so much for watching, though. My number one more time, if you're interested in this particular car, is 07932 873 646. And if you look in the video description, you will see further details of this car, including things like service history, a bit more detail on the specification, that sort of thing. So have a deep dive in that if you're interested. Otherwise, well, thanks for watching anyway, and we will see you soon here at Ashton's Cars. Goodbye for now.